good morning and welcome back to another episode of Virtual GM. I'm Cody Aiden and I'm here with Spencer Halford, and today we're going to talk about the 5 things that you need to know for social media.
It's actually 6.
I was going to make that one a bonus. That's okay. The cat's out of the bag. Now you know, stay till the end so you can get number 6. It's important. You're going to want to hear that. So to get started, the number one thing that we want to talk about, I'm going to let Spencer kick it off for us.
Yeah, so there's been a big shift. So number 1, carousels are back. If you don't know what a carousel is, it's just a rotating image catalog that happens inside of your profile on your post. The Instagram CEO, I can't remember what his name is. It's part of Meta, but Instagram has their own CEO. And he came out and said that they over-pushed their video publication, basically as a way to try and compete with TikTok. So in lieu of just doing static image posts, people are still on that scroll habit. So they're pushing carousels again. This is a really good opportunity for you to just get away from that video creator mentality. You still want to be publishing reels as frequently as possible. In fact, I was listening to Gary Vee today and he was talking just like crazy numbers, 5 different pieces of content every day. That's probably overkill, but you can take 5 pieces of content and put them inside of a carousel and just let people see the property, your staff, the food that's there, the spa, the amenities, stuff that is going to sell before people get there. So if you want to get a better organic reach, you definitely want to switch to carousels. There's still obviously going to be a high relevance put on video and reels, but definitely start putting images and carousels back into your posting schedule.
Yeah, and one thing that you could do too is you could have like your first carousel be an image of your property, and then 4 carousels of like your most recent TripAdvisor reviews on top of an image that's about your property, right? So that's an easy way to do that. So make sure to incorporate that with your reels.
You can also put video in your carousels too.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be part of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Number 2 is trending audios. So we know that Instagram's pulling back a little bit on their video push. It still is a huge component of what they want to do.
Yep.
And if you're gonna do a video, you wanna use a trending audio. So you can just go through and scroll, and if you see that little arrow pointing up next to the audio, that's how you know it's trending. Ideally, you wanna pick one that's got 10,000 uses or less, because that means that you can still catch the upswing.
It's ripe for discovery.
Any trending audio is good, but if you can get it underneath 10,000 uses, that's really key, and you can just ride that wave with whatever reel you've created. So that's option number 2, trending audio. Make sure you use it.
Yeah, just on the trending audio note too, there's actually a really cool app. I can't remember what it's called. I'll find it and put it in the link. But it lets you pay, I think it's like $3 or $4 a month, and it tells you the trending audios with the number of usage. Instagram gives that to you as well, but it makes it easier so you don't have to hunt for them. And it also gives you a projected impression count. So if you're looking for like high volumes of impressions, you can start filtering by audios and creating your basically your creative around that audio. That's just one tip. You don't have to pay for it, of course. Number 3 is that Instagram is still not a big fan of hashtags. They had a big hashtag push about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. They're still moving away from that, but now they're treating their platform basically as if it's its own search engine, and it really is. So now we're taking keywords that you would normally use as a hashtag and putting it into the copy of your post. This is also something you can do when you're creating your copy. It'll ask you for your alt image or your meta tagged image, and you want to put those same keywords inside of that alt attribute. So for example, if you have a picture of someone that's checking into your hotel, you can say guest checks into hotel in Springdale, Utah near Zion National Park at the front desk. Those are all things that people are looking for, is like a boutique hotel, 4-star resort, Zion National Park. That for us is relevant just because it's a gateway community that we manage properties in. So you want to just describe actions that also represent your keywords. So tip number 3, treat your copy as if you would write a blog for search engine optimization.
Okay, and tip number 4, UGC. If you don't know what that stands for, that's user-generated content. And what that means is they want to see how you experience a property, right? So you're holding your phone, you're entering a room, you're walking around, you're seeing your food, and the thing that we want to talk about is that you can get people to do this for you, right? So now, and you still want this, you still want influencer of a big following, but even if someone doesn't have that big following, but they're just good at making content, you can have them come out to your property, produce a reel for you, collaborate with you, and then that gives you the ability to have this awesome UGC on your profile that you didn't have to pay anything more. Maybe you gave them a discount on your room, or a free room, or a free meal, or a free amenity. But ultimately, it's a really great way to get new content. And even if they don't have a huge follower base, it's still showing it to the people that they enjoy their content. And so that still is a consumer audience for you. But more importantly, it's just a way for you to get a larger, diverse range of content without having to break your bank for it. So UGC, super easy. You can check out the Vibrant team. We just did this with in a collaboration with our property at Water Canyon. So take a look at that and you can see an example of how we've used UGC to market our own properties.
Totally, yeah. It's free online real estate that helps build awareness. Tip number 5, don't repurpose content. And I'm all for recycling content, but Instagram is making a big push, again, as a competition with TikTok. A lot of people are taking content that they're making inside of TikTok and then just downloading it from the TikTok app and then publishing it to Instagram. Instagram is smart enough. It's an app on our phone. They've built AI so that at the end of your TikTok, they're going to put the TikTok card. It makes a little bleep noise, and then it shows your user profile, like your handle. It's smart enough to detect when videos like that are uploaded, and because it is a direct competitor, they're limiting the reach of those videos. This isn't to say don't publish to TikTok, because it really is the Wild West of social media again, and we haven't seen that since basically the inception of Facebook. So you definitely want to publish there. My recommendation would be one of two things. Find a neutral app that you can make these videos and distribute both videos to those two locations. Also keep in mind that the way that those search features work on those apps are entirely different. A trending audio on Instagram will not be trending on TikTok. In fact, original content with original audio and original sounds just goes better on TikTok. It's a big UGC platform. Instagram is a lot more curated and calculated, and you have to do this type of stuff that we're talking about. So download CapCut or Video Leap. Those are two apps. They're both paid subscriptions. It's a neutral site where you can edit those videos. You can cut them up. You can put an audio over top of it, and you can bring them into either platform without the Instagram tag or without the TikTok tag, and upload it without the problem of having your reach limited.
Okay, and bonus tip number 6, running ads on your social media. So obviously our recommendation is to have an agency, some professionals running ads for you in a more advanced way.
Shameless plug, us.
Right, absolutely. And right now, in fact, we will run your marketing. Is it 1 month free?
Yeah, month free, yeah. But up until the end of the month, you can claim a free offer. We will run your digital ads for an entire month free, no contract, no obligation. You have to pay for the ad spend, but it will cost you nothing on our site.
So that would be obviously our preference and our recommendation. That's tip number 1. But if you don't have the budget to invest in that, or if you feel like you're too small and you're not ready for that type of commitment, you can run ads right inside of Instagram. It's a great way to create engagement. You can determine what you're looking for, whether it be profile visits, website visits, comments in your comment section, video views. There's so many different things you can choose from. What I will recommend, you can just choose Instagram's like suggested followers based off of who your followers are now, but I would suggest you make your own. And if you don't know how to use your Google Analytics, reach out to Spencer. He can at least walk you through how to find that data, because it's available for free inside your website. But find out who your real demographic is and build out your own demographic. So we just barely did a test on my own Instagram where we ran a week with the same budget, and we're just doing 7 days at $3 a day. So only a $21 ad spend. We tested the exact same content for 1 week with Instagram suggested consumer base, and we got 1,000 views. And on the one where we made our own demographics, we've got 1 day left and we're at 3,600 views of the reel. So it'll end up being over 4 times as good as what Instagram provided automatically. So I highly recommend you go in there, you set your own demographics, and then I really think that you can get, if you're gonna run 4 different ads throughout the month, you can do it as little as $3 a day, and then you'll only be looking at $84 for the month to get quite a bunch of exposure, certainly more than you can get organically, depending on the size of following that you have. So that is our bonus tip. Tip number 6, use the ads in Instagram to create more awareness for your property.
Yeah, totally. And to Cody's point, that data takes 5 minutes to find and then 5 more minutes to execute. If you're having trouble finding it, just shoot me an email, spencer@thevibrantteam.com. We'll do a Google Meet or a Zoom, and I'll happily help you find it.
Okay, well that wraps it up today.
Yeah.
Today is short, quick, and easy, but we know it's important. It's great information for you and your team. And please put in the comments, share with us what your properties are. We'll engage with you on social media. That's one thing that separates us from other companies like a Think Media or a Sean Cannell, is we will engage back with you if you engage with us on social media. And so we'd love to we'd love to help support you and your business. So put them in the comments, let us know who you are, and we'll hop on there and give you that support that you need through your comments, likes, and shares.
Still shout out to Sean Cannell. We are growing with video. If you'd like to grow with video with us, we will come to you and help you do it.
And also, it's Monday in Utah.
Yes, sir. Thank you for watching Virtual GM. If there's something that you want to hear about or see us talk about, send me an email, spencer@thevibrantteam.com. If you want to be a guest on our podcast, we're starting to get requests for that now. Pending that you have valuable information to share, we'd love to have you on our podcast. We'll set up a Zoom and send it to you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.
Have a great day, guys. See ya.
God, this is the one thing that separates us from thinking is we will engage back.